Abdominal combinations using the single leg stretch, double leg stretch, roll like a ball, open leg rocker. Teaser. So single leg stretch. Normally what we do in single leg stretch, right leg up. We don't have to start with the right leg, but that's what we are doing now. So I want us to go one leg 90-degree bend. We tip the tailbone up, we support the neck and the chest is high off the floor. We normally hold onto the knee, or you can bring your hands behind the head if you're feeling stronger and able to support your neck. So the single leg stretch is where you change your legs to a 90-degree angle. Okay, 90-degree angle. Toes are generally in the same line, same plane. So this is not going to work. This is not going to work. Okay, and you don't want to bend your knees freely unless you're really struggling with the position. You don't need to bend. The one leg is definitely straight and the one leg isn't definitely bent at a 90-degree angle. So that's our single leg stretch. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do it in our sequence. Okay. You want to support your back when you do your single leg stretch. So make sure that you do your imprint. Okay, neutral pelvis, you can absolutely do it if you're strong enough. Remember, neutral pelvis, you build up towards it if you're not strong enough. But if your back's taking strain, generally, I would suggest just imprinting your tailbone, tipping your tailbone up to support that lower back, and maybe bringing this knee in a little bit more towards your chest. Okay, rounding your back in. Okay, instead of 90 degrees. Here, you've got to be really solid and strong and able to hold that. So this movement's going to feel much more intense than doing that. Okay, don't lose your ab work by pulling the knee in. So see what works for you. If it's not challenging enough, obviously make it a bit harder for yourself. Single leg stretch. So our double leg stretch is where we use both arms and legs. So it's kind of a progression from the single leg stretch because now you need to strengthen your lower abdominals, the tailbone tipping tailbone tipping up, and the arms and the legs going away from each other. So there's no arm supporting your head. So you've got to be able to hold this position with your chest high, neck reasonably free, and then bring your hands over the knees. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. You can see I'm not dropping my head as I do this. That's not going to help you. I'm not arching my back. That's not going to help you. You've got to be at your best height. You've got to imprint that tailbone up if your back's taking strain. Inhaling and exhaling. I'm sitting my legs 45 degrees out. If you're strong, you can go lower with your legs. Okay, but that's if you're strong enough to do that. So again, modifications. See what works for you. Double leg stretch is a progression from your single leg stretch. So you're building up towards it. As you can see, I'm not using my hands behind my head. I'm stretching my arms back. So I should be able to do it at this stage, be able to keep my core strong enough to avoid tension in my neck, freeing up my neck and just moving my arms. That's your double leg stretch. Roll like a ball. Okay, so roll like a ball, we find ourselves on our sitting bones. A bit of a combination of your teaser and roll down. So all you want to do spinal articulation, you want to stretch your spine, you want to use your core to do it though. So you've got to reach your arms down on the side, you're going to pull your shoulders wide, you're going to make yourself round like a little ball. Scoop the seat up, keep your feet quite close to the glutes, okay? So you want to keep that connection and then slowly roll your spine down. The feeling is that you are going to fall back down, but you're going to delay that fall for as long as you can by holding onto your tummy for dear life, okay? So slow it down, and eventually when you can't hold that curl anymore, gravity takes over, it pulls you over to the tips of your shoulder blades, and you find your way back up, okay? So you've got to give yourself a bit of momentum to get there. But the idea is that it's not a wild little rock up and down. You're actually supporting the whole movement through your core, and you can see it in the quality of the movement. If you start just falling back and using momentum, it's not what we're after. We want control as we go down. We want to dig deep into those tummy muscles, go through your imprint, your shoulders are wide, and you're moving just to your shoulder blades. Keep your feet close to the bum cheeks and find your way back up. It's like a bit of a massage on the spine as well. You've got to be good in your spine on the day if you try this. Otherwise, it might not feel so great on your back. Thicker mat also helps. If you get a thicker mat, if you just need a bit of sponginess underneath you, that helps as well. So that's your roll like a ball. Delaying the movement as you go back down, finding that connection through the tummy, reach the arms wide and down, keep heels close to bum cheeks, and you find your way back up to tall. Like a combination of a roll like a ball and teaser. Much more advanced, I should say, not even a little bit like intermediate advanced. So your legs are generally in a open leg rocker. It's straight and you're holding onto your ankles. When hamstrings are tight, often you can't get those legs straight, but you can still hold onto your ankles. So you can keep your knees bent as just training wheels for the open leg rocker. If you're struggling, but those arms got to be straight and solid, pulling back into the shoulder girdle, closure in the ribs. And now you're going to roll back. What's hard about this is that your legs is up and you've got this solid structure here that you've got to maintain while you roll. So nothing changes. You're just changing your body's position in space by rolling back. You delay the roll back like we did with a roll like a ball. And you again try and go to the tips of the shoulder blades, keep the position of the legs, and use your tummy to bring you up. That was a little bit of a wild one. Let's try another one. Okay. So the idea with anything with roll like a ball, open leg rocker, teaser is that you continue trying. So if you fall back and you can't come back up, you've got to keep yourself in that circular motion. As you see, I didn't come back up there until you find your way up. Okay. Not letting go of those ankles. So keep those ankles holding. Okay. If you fall over, you just keep trying until you come up. Connection in the tummy. One vertebra at a time. Delay the roll back. Scoop, scoop, scoop through the lower belly and rock tips of the shoulder blades and come back up. That was the better one for me. So let's see if I can do the full version. I don't think I can do it today, but let's try. We're going to go opening shoulders up, connection in the tummy, and we're going to start scooping the tail under, opening up the neck. Delay the rock. And halfway up there. Let's try again. And all the way up. Yeah, that to get these 2 tries. Okay. But the idea is that those arms are solid and straight and you're digging deep through your tummy. That's the only thing that brings you up. Let's try one more. Inhale, exhale, roll, tuck, scoop deeper and delay the roll just to the tips of the shoulder blades and bringing yourself up. There we go. And that's your open leg rocker. Remember, your head never touches the floor. You have to keep yourself like a little a bit rounded, like a ball. So your head never touches the floor, only your shoulder blades. It's a good tip to keep in mind as you go back. We don't want any touching of that head to the floor. You've got to keep your shape of your spine, and that gives you that feeling of rocking and rolling and being able to come back up. And into one little sequence. So it's going to look like this. Okay, single leg to start. Hold onto one knee, lift the chest, apply all your techniques that we've explained. So we're going to go change 1, change 2, change 3. We do double leg stretch, arms back and around. Only the arms and legs stay where they are. Inhale and exhale. This is actually a slightly easier version because you've got your legs staggered. That's 3 of those double leg arms circles. Then we're going to walk up through the roll up with the legs. Single leg stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the bottom. Just make sure you've got the other leg now. Connection in the tummy. And we go 3 changes with the legs again. 1, 2, 3. Double leg stretch. Arms. 1, 3 of them. 2. Keep the chest high. That's where the real work is. Walking up 5 times. 1, 2, 3. Keep the control. 5 at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the control. 5. Good. Then we're going to do our teaser. Coming all the way up. Arms forward and towards the chest. Reaching up to your teaser. We do 3 teasers. Remember, you can do this with bent legs as a teaser prep if that's what you prefer today, or if your body can cope with. 3 teaser prep. Squeeze the glutes, roll up. Smoothness of movement important. Quality of movement important. Last one to go. Inhale. Big exhale. 3. Deepen connection in the tummy and reach up. Okay, good. 3. Jesus. Open leg rocker. Remember, we can do this with bent legs as well. 3 as well. We're going to go tip the tail under, scoop through the belly, only rolling to the tips of the shoulder blades. And bring yourself up. Oopsie. That did not work today. Okay, let's see if we can try again. Okay. Tummy muscles did not come to the party there. Let's see if you can try again. We go. Tap the tail. Connection in the tummy. Scoop, scoop, scoop. And to the tips of the shoulder blades. And bringing yourself back. That's a better try. Let's see if that was only luck for the third time. We're going to go tap, tip the tail one up. Connection. Rocking back. Shoulder blades. And up. Oh, almost fell over there as well. 3 teasers. And relax. Okay, so that's your little combination. And of course, you can do it multiple times. You're doing different positions with your body. You have to keep holding onto your abdominals, keeping your posture in mind as you move, applying all your Pilates principles. And that's what makes your workout effective. So try that and let me know what you think.